Hello,
Good evening,
yes.
everybody. Good evening, everybody. Firstly, I would like to thank Lashen and Mr. Sham for giving me this opportunity to speak about bile acids and its effects on shrimp. Firstly, I would again thank Mr. Ravi Kumar for his splendid lecture about the health management practices and how to maintain good health condition in shrimp. In today's chapter, in today's session, in this session, we would first see what bile acids are. Bile acids are the major constituents of bile, which are produced in the liver, and these are helpful for the lipid and the fat emulsification, fat utilization in the shrimp health condition. They protect the shrimp liver health condition of the animal. Why are bile acids required for shrimp? Bile acids are most important for shrimp because the invertebrate bodies cannot naturally produce biles. So for shrimp, it has to be assimilated into the body. What do bile acids do? They help in the digestion of the dietary lipids. Lipids constitute the major role for the energy production in the shrimp culture. So all the while, the most of the work has been done on protein assimilation in the shrimp, but not much has been worked on the lipid digestion. Once this lipid, as you have seen in doctor's presentation, once the lipid is naturally emulsified into the body, it helps in maintaining the health condition of the shrimp. Like similarly, as for humans, once these bile acids are not properly balanced, this leads to the hepatitis condition or the jaundice condition in the humans. Similarly, once the lipids are not properly assimilated in the shrimp body, they affect the hepatopancreas, and thereby the health of the shrimp is being affected. And also, once the fats are being assimilated effectively, this helps to what you call uh, enhancify better health condition. As you can see in this slide, the lipid droplets which are in the shrimp bodies, along with the bile salts and the phospholipids in the body, help for the digestion of these fats. The fat digestion is called emulsification. So these emulsified fats have to be entering into the intestinal villi, where it is going for the helps in improvement of the health condition of the animal and for better growth. Once you have a better growth of the shrimp, this improves your FCRs. Nowadays, this major priority is to reduce your cost of production of your shrimp farm. To reduce your cost of production, you have to mainly look into wherein the major cost being the feed being used. If we can reduce the FCRs by about 1.1 to zero point 0.2 also, will make a huge difference of 10 to 15% of your costings. So if we can, this would really help in cutting down your costs and may help in improving your profitability in the shrimp farming. Yeah, there are a few studies done by Lashen on farm levels also, and few of these show that uh, once your bile acids being used from the early stages of the shrimp will help in controlling the early mortality syndromes or the white spot syndromes. These biles, even though they do not directly affect in controlling the diseases, but once your immunity levels of the body of the shrimp body is maintained, this automatically helps you to fight against these diseases. So these bile acids are mostly useful for how they would function is you can see they decompose the endotoxins in the body, so and they emulsifies the fat, and they help in lipophysis of the pancreatic absorption and leads to the absorption of the lipids by the shrimp intestine. Here you can see this slide shows the structure wherein when the run-on bile acids are used, run-on 2 is used, you can clearly see the villi of the intestines, which are distributed uniformly, and the oil droplets are there, and the hepatopancreas is in a very healthy condition, as you can see here. And when the control pond, you can see the villa being disorganized. Once you have this disorganized in the villa, and the hemorrhages, when you can see here the hemorrhages in the villa. Once these irregularities and there are hemorrhages in your hepatopancreatic condition, this does not help in a healthy to maintain a healthy condition of shrimp. So we have to maintain, once these piles are used, this help in maintaining a better hepatopancreatic condition, wherein the health condition of the shrimp is in a good condition, wherein the growth of the shrimp is enhanced. You can also see here where these are all a few of the trials being carried out with the bile acids. You can clearly see the health condition within 3 to 4 days of usage. The health condition of a regular on the control pond, you can see the pale color of the hepatopancreas, whereas the healthy color of the pancreas is maintained in the shrimp being treated with bile salts. And also you can see the gut condition. The gut condition of the shrimp is very continuous and healthy, wherein in the control systems you can see the irregularities in the gut, wherein it shows the shrimp are not properly feeding. Next, under the trials, these have been in a few trials in the shrimp nurseries, there have been a considerable increase of about 5.89 percentage in the survival of the shrimp. Once this clearly indicates the healthy condition of the shrimp will help in utilizing in going in with a healthier condition. These bile salts can also be incorporated along with the feed. These show the results clearly show there is about 13% growth in the growth performance of the animals. 13% growth in the during the culture period of 60 to 70 days, 39 to 40 days, and at a higher stocking densities, you can clearly see the increase in the increased growth rates. This clearly shows that these bile salts will help in giving good health condition to the shrimp, wherein it doesn't wherein the growths are in a very healthy condition. This is another study observation wherein the bile salts, when they are used in the body within 3 to 4 days, you can see the health condition of the shrimp, because here the shrimp are less healthy, and you can see the shrimp after treatment with full guts, healthy hepatopancreas. And in this case, in the first photograph, you can see shrimp are lethargic, whereas they become the translucent condition, and the shiny color of the shrimp is immediately observed once the in the treatment ponds. So this is where you can see even the vibrio loads in the animal are drastically reduced after usage of bile salts. You can clearly see the vibrios like parahemolyticus and alginolyticus, which are really harmful to the shrimp, are not detected in the treatment ponds. This clearly shows that bile salts help in improving the health condition of the shrimp. Therein they are more they're less susceptible to they're less susceptible to diseases, which leads to a healthy growth of shrimp. These are one of the farmers who have been using the product from a long time. From And now coming to this, how are we going to use this bile salts in? This can be used even in feed formulations or in your even in on-farm application is on top coating as feed. Accordingly, we suggest our suggestion is about 1 kg per ton of feed for the feed in the feed formulation or 3 grams per kg of feed on farm application. Because these are because once it is in the formulation, the lower dosage can be helpful, but in feed formulations, taking the leaching condition and others into it, a little extra has to be topped up during the feed application. What are the on our observation, in what kind of an advantage does bile salts give you on, because they help in feed increasing your feed efficiency by 13% and your survival by 6%. This itself will show a clear 15 to 16% hike in your reduction in your what you call costs, and about 10 to 15% hike in your production levels, because these are clearly like this would like, and this effectively with cost by the utilization of bile salts will effectively reduce your feed cost by 400 rupees per ton of your production, because this is like about 5 to 6% of your production cost can be reduced. Yeah, thank you. If there are any questions, please, we can go into the questions part.